GME, let me hear you. Talk to me.
Said I'd rather be with you.
Spoken word. In this day and age aside, kicking and ride, switching, and celebrity got my baby mama bitch, and I can't keep up with the Joneses nor the Gibsons. Although I'm passionate for the Christ, I'm trying to hang on like it's slice. We are men until they play us like mice. Until it's hold up, dude, this a heist, and I ain't saying it twice. News crews, boys in blue, bad boy, what you gonna do when they come for you? This is what some are forced to do. They expect more from the few, but less is more, but they stress us more. You can never tell the way we keep our black behinds in the store. They got us open like pores. They pimped us for the chores. Payback is a prophesized war. Bookmarked in L9's revelation tangible. The truth I spit it out my mandibles. This little light of mine has lineage to the eternal candle. And I've been on 5 different channels. Operation Dismantle. Babylon will fall. The machine will fall. Photo down, we fail. Nailed to an iced out crucifix. Who could have done this? We cannot be loyal to a system when we're not loyal to the oneness. He runs this. He is your anchor. You cannot buy your way into heaven no matter who's your banker. You Negroes better wake up and smell the sanker. That's coffee for you young folks. Y'all ready? Bring that hook. I'd rather be with you. Ooh, yeah. See, me man's quiet. Let me hear you, baby. Talk to me. Say what?
I'd rather be with you.
Sound good when we do things together, y'all. This is how we get free. Talk to me.
I'd rather be with you. Ooh, yeah.
One more again. Say what?
Said I'd rather be with you.
I hear you, Teresa. Beware the phylum, prophecy in motion, poetry too deep, y'all. We gotta talk in the ocean. The secrets of heaven have been shared with the men of this world, and we master this technology, attacking their prey psychologically. I am America's hostage, socially, from my physical to the ghost of me. Say you got to give a toast to me, probably pull a toast on me. Roast me with my homies, leaving me slumped at the breakfast at Shoney's. All for the money, but ain't a damn thing funny, cause I'm walking with my pallbearers. Cause real niggas is scarce and nothing compares to love, so they attack with no love. And this is what it sounds like when the doves cry, but love don't lie. We just keep our heads to the sky, try not to fry like fake deacons. My life has been the beacon, my physical still reeking, spiritually seeking, off the deep end. You can always deep in on recouping from. We are approaching Omega. Church say amen. And hallelujah for those who overload you, cause ain't no telling what this administration is doing to you. So hit them knees where the hell is raised. Give them praise. Jesus, Allah, Yah, Jah, Jehovah, Selassie, Rastafari, Yoruba, Yahweh, Buddha, I just plain oh God, before this body's placed aside. Feel thine heart. This is real rhyme art, lyrical Genzu. My tongue swore to stay sharp. I'm acid gospel. That means my message is a little strong for church, but it's just right for these streets. What do you think I used to be in them same seats? Still feeling the flames heat. God told me I had a flock of sheep, and since then I ain't been getting much sleep. He named me after my faith, and we all know what abyss means. And if you don't, pay attention to your boy rhyme scheme. If God is the lock, interpretation is the key. The confusion comes when we put God in a box. But if he's omnipotent, why do we insist on inflicting a box on everything he represents? Cause my gift to uplift is far from 3/5. Choosy lovers, they choose Jif. But like Spink said, we got pimp for peanuts, and it ain't all butter. Me and my constituents, we all came from the gutter. We waiting for our ship to come in. I be damned if they ain't trying to break the rudder. And I was destined to utter these words since I left my mother's udders. No brothers, just sisters, my brain blisters from hot lyrics with a cold flow. It don't matter how much dough I fold, I just want my seeds to grow old. I want their cheese to grow mold. I want their walk to be with God when they young, so they understand when they got old. I am acid gospel, and that means sometimes the truth might burn. My name is Abyss. I got see.
I am the Don Juan, the vagabond, a rock star with a martyr card, blessed with the ability to have now the has, but I was raised on ham hocks. So I made sure I use my gift to gab to speak on behalf of the have-nots. And some of you choose to be confused of whether or not you a have-not or a have. So allow me to give you a clue. If you've ever complained about the price of a gallon of gas, trust me, you are not one of the haves. Because whether you want to acknowledge it or not, America's in the middle of its second civil war, rich versus the poor, and I'm a have-not with a sword. Prepared to put my rhymes on the front line of this war, against the poor. Because see, when you're a billionaire, they call it a bailout. But when you broke, it's a handout because you don't work EBT, book welfare by another name that's still government cheese. Allow me to break it down a few, please. Now, Uncle Sam got a program called agricultural subsidies, the fast name for government cheese, or welfare for the wealthy. Now, I won't get long with it with a definition, won't keep it simple, call it price fixing. Now these agricultural subsidies, while Burger King and Mickey D's can sell you a 99-cent double cheese, give you free real fills on Pepsi, when they know damn well it ain't healthy, and the FDA, they know the truth, that dollar menu gon' kill you. They lie to you, they don't tell you that fast food is just slave food. Cause see, ain't no difference between chicken McNuggets and chitlins. It's simply low-quality food produced specifically for the poverty-stricken, not to mention the middle class, who's buzzing their ass looking for something quick and affordable to feed their children. And if you take the time to look at the bigger picture, you will see why the rich are getting richer, the poor are getting sicker. That's why you got 9-year-olds who battle obesity, ADD, 30 years later, it's heart disease and diabetes. What you gonna do when your family 5? 2-parent home working 9 to 5, just trying to survive. And the wife check don't come to the end of the week. And that car need a new starter, and the kids still gotta eat. Well, that dollar menu looking good to you. Or what if you a baby mama, even divorced, a single mother out with no child support? Well, that dollar menu looking good to you, because you can feed the whole crew with a 2 for 2. No, Clint to be the smartest guy in the room. But I can tell you this, the CEO of Mickey D's ain't feeding his family no Mickey D's. And yes, indeed, Big Macs made them rich, but they ain't about to eat that shit.
How dare you dream? Stupid little black boy with your grand schemes and Napoleonic complex. The audacity of you to wear your broken ancestors around your neck. Your camel bone necklace disrespect me. If you don't like it here, why don't you go your black ass back to Africa? How dare you dream? Stupid little black boy with your diabolic plot. You want that lot of land they promised you. 40 acres and a mule gleam inside the center of your greedy nigga eyes. Callous, peanut butter colored hands reach upward, fisted, as if you could ever seize the sky, when I own even the air you breathe. And don't you know your designated seat is the back of the bus? The outrageousness of you niggas to fuss with me. Dead presidents I made are still your master. Watch your designated channels, BET, whatever. I sometimes laugh as you prance around in sagging coon pants and dream your insignificant dreams. As long as they never involve my daughter. Don't you know I educated and taught you? Don't you know I bought you? So the least you can do is as I say and pray and pay homage to my white Christ. I won't listen to your history. It means nothing to me. Illegitimate African Indian scribblings that every textbook I ever wrote contradicts. And what's all this? All men are created equal? Stop it. Clever interpretation of a misprint in the Constitution is the only reason a black man can walk on the same side of the street as a white woman. How dare you dream? Stupid little black boy planning to take over with no army and no resources. And though OJ beat our courts once, if I ever lock your ass up again, I will beat you like a metaphorical dead horse. Speak not your dreams. I will hold fast like Fort Wagner. And why do your people worship these silly little pastors, Luther, Martin Kings? Oh, his dream was as ridiculous as yours. Look at your people, how they sweat from their pores like their enslaved great-grandparents did. Look at what I did for you. Why would I waste spit on you? Streets I designated for you to live on, plundered. Precious little freedoms I have given you, squandered. And your negligent fathers walk off, and I just feed you all with my taxes. How dare you dream? Stupid little black boy. You so believe in the tears your grandmother wept on you. Believe you fight for some freedom plus movement. How dare you dream? When will you realize that bigger, meaner black boys have already tried? When will you? Yo, I appreciate y'all letting me share that with you, like, for real. Go back,
Around 8:30 every Saturday morning, they roll over in their beds, kicking their feet till the covers fly off. They stretch a little, sit up, and with each earnest footstep, they make their way to my class. As they walk, You hear the earth crack a little bit under their weight. The trees pull back in hesitation, ready. But they are creating wind. It always takes a few moments to collect them. Their conversations about PlayStation or Facebook or some girl who gave one of them their number last week, their conversations eventually fade with my, "Good morning," and a scattered reply. But 15 minutes in, the birds begin to quiet outside, as their minds disengage from pop culture and into the overdrive of reflectivity. I make them write reflection papers. But what the hell is that? Yo, why we gotta write, though? Because it makes you better. Miss Tawny, you crazy? No, actually, I'm quite sane. But since you brought it up, let me tell you who is crazy. Your teachers who stopped trying to engage you, they're crazy. The ones who never tried in the first place, they're crazy. Your neighbor 3 blocks up in this sickly gentrifying neighborhood, the one who locked his front gate, pulled his dog inside, and slammed the front door when he saw you coming down the sidewalk. Funny, he didn't realize you were coming back from cleaning an elderly woman's yard. Let me tell you who else is crazy. Your mother. For keeping you up until 4 o'clock in the morning playing cards and gambling with her friends. And you were probably drinking too, you just didn't want to tell me about it. At least you're one. And your mother for leaving last night knowing damn well there wasn't any food in the house, not for dinner last night or breakfast this morning. No wonder you're hungry. And your mother for making you stay home from school every day for months at a time for 2 years. So you could watch the kids while she went out. Your inquisitive eyes speak more than most adults do in an afternoon. Let me tell you who else is crazy. That guy last week, the one who smirked when I told him I'd teach you on Saturday mornings. He smirked and said, "What do you teach then?" I said, "Today? Philosophy." He proceeded to laugh, and had I been crazy, I might have verbally ripped him a new asshole. However, he simply said, "I'm glad you think that's funny." And I am glad. Let him be blindsided by your vernacular and wit. Let him be punched in the face by the way you throw his own argument against himself, simply by asking questions. Let's see if he has any legs to stand on after your intellectual tsunami drowns him and his family, leaving them mentally broke without a penny in their pockets to purchase their convictions back from you. Because you shattered all of theirs in 3 words. Why? 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 Let him be surprised, because little does he know that together I am helping you learn how to pluck the earth from its place in orbit, spin it a few times in the opposite direction, flip it upside down and sideways, and then pause. And then blow it into a million scattered pieces, and then slowly and intentionally pick up each individual one and put it back in order in a way that makes sense to you. Let him be surprised. He doesn't need to know what goes on here on Saturday mornings. He will feel the hurricanes you create by the way you stretch definitions, shattering the boxes people put you in with your bare hands, and reconstructing the misconceptions of your identity to a society that barely pays attention. And just so you know, I'm definitely not crazy. Because I will never let him, or anyone else for that matter, tell me that a 16-year-old, low-income, inner-city black male can't learn philosophy.
Come on.
Because 6 of you just did. Whether you want to admit it or not, you fucking liked it. And every week, as they exit the building, I stand back and I watch. I hear the earth crack a little bit under their weight. I see the trees pull back in hesitation, and I'm ready. For they are creating